What's going on, guys? It's your boy K-Aus bringing you guys another video. Today I'm bringing you guys probably the best shed defense in Madden. I personally think it is. A lot of people are using 4-3 normal and 4-3 by 9. I personally like 3-3-5 the best. Reason because I like adjusting with 3 down linemen. It gives you more flexibility and allows you to do more because you have more linebackers than you do linemen. And additionally, sending 3 is a lot better than sending 4. Just mathematical wise, you can understand why. It's an extra person in coverage. And I just feel more comfortable adjusting from a 3 down lineman. If you guys like the 4 down lineman, to each their own. But I think this is the best defense and the best and easiest to adjust from. So I'm just going to call on double doubles and cover 3 drop. So all you're doing is spreading your line, crashing out. From there, you can do whatever. I press and I put deep quarters just because naturally, but all you need to do is press and spread line and crash out. That's all the necessary ones. You can baseline, do whatever. But we're gonna hike here, and you see this edge rush. You get a little speed rush from the guy. Now, sometimes you get both of them on that. Sometimes you only get one. It changes as we go, but if you just press and spread out, if you spread and crash out, you'll get at least one of them doing that. So you see the first one here, the double team's on the right. Sometimes they'll double team the center and this guy will just stand there and do nothing. And then they'll both have one-on-ones on the edge. But you see that speed rush right there with like the little swim move underneath. That happens every time, and then you work from there and the guy works to get to the quarterback. So I'm just going to keep showing it to you guys. Well, we'll just keep going through it. Spread, crash out, and we're good to go. Happens again, left side, automatic. Now I'm telling you guys, it does happen from the right side. I want to keep on showing it. I want it to come out from both sides. I want you guys to be able to see that because it does happen, but it's not 100% of the time every time, so I can't just recreate it. It's shed defense. Shed defense sheds, and it just, you never know what's really going to happen with it. But the guy's going to come in pretty much every single time, and you're only sending 3 at the quarterback, so I would hope that you wouldn't leave anything open off an instant throw when you have only rushing 3 people. So I'm just gonna run commit here, and then we can pick it back up. But essentially, what you need to do for this defense is you need to be able to adjust. So you're not going to be getting a sack right on the snap, right? It's going to take 1.5 seconds, but it's so quick that if you just play hard flats, maybe hard flat, cloud flat, you lurk the other side, and you have somebody in the middle, you lurk the middle, double Mabels, do whatever that you want to do. You can work from there. If you can't adjust in like the 2 seconds that they only get when you send these people, then it's going to be tough. But I have videos on coverage already, stuff along those lines that you guys can check out as well. So there's always ways to get better at that. But as far as this defense, it's really, really quick. And you can see the edge rush comes again. Now, it's probably based on this formation that side's the one getting it every time, because I'm telling you, it does happen on both sides. I'm going to just try to jump to a different formation really quick. Stay in the 3-3-5. If we just dump to... No, it's still the same setup. I'm just going to flip doubles, making it extra. But if you flip doubles here, it's probably going to be the other side now. Okay. Yep, and the other side gets the one-on-one. He knocks him right out the way, and it's a sack. So they get these speed rush and they push the tackles right back into you, and then they just get them out the way. So from there, I'm going to block the running back now. Spread line, crash out, and we're going to block the running back, and I'm going to show you guys it's still very, very good. Okay, you get the one-on-one. Running back just doesn't even regard him, and it's a sack. Now, obviously, I'm not moving in the pocket. I only have one hand, and it'll make it a lot more difficult if I'm switching back and forth, even more than I already am. But the fact of the matter is, it's pretty clear that this comes in. So I'm going to run commit again, pick up another first down, and then we're going to mess around some more with the block running back, and then I'll show you guys how to max pro. So they can probably, honestly, when people are running shed defense, a lot of the time, what people's answer is, all right, I guess I'll just keep blocking more people. Eventually they'll block and get something open, right? Shed defense, it usually isn't the case. And then the less receivers you have out there, the less options you have, and the harder it gets on against you. So your best bet is honestly sending 5 out or maybe blocking the running back. But when you just keep blocking extra people, it just makes it worse and worse, to be honest. So we're going to stick with it here. I'm going to show you guys the block running back again. This time on a baseline just to show you guys you can do it. So block running back, and we're going to hike it here. And we get the one-on-one with the right here. And the running back picks him up, but it's a little bit late. He ends up shedding the sack. Now, if he does shed that first sack, obviously 6 against 3, you're going to have all day, which is what it should be like, and you guys would expect what it would be like. Oh, it's 6 versus 3. There's no way they'll have time. That's what it's normally like. That's what you would think it would be like, but it's actually usually an instant sack. And if he happens to break the sack, then all right, then you have some time. But spread line crash up. And blocking the running back here. And we get that edge rush right there. And bam, running back doesn't get him. We're good to go. Now, obviously, you can get even more creative. You can send the spy, confuse the guy some more. So I'll just show you guys that real quick. So if you press, spread line, crash up, do whatever. Block running back here. You see that speed rush coming, and if they step up, then you send this. Oh, I pressed it on the wrong button. I tried to send this by. Sorry. So if they step up in the pocket, I'll just go to the replay to show it. You know, I'm trying to do too much with 2 hands right now. But say this edge rush is coming, right? And they see it coming, and they step up right here. You send this spy, he'll go get him. So that's just another aspect of the defense. It forces you to step up into this pocket right here, and then you just send the spy, and they get sacked. So that's another aspect of it. Run it one more time here. I'll take the turnover on downs because I have the same book, so I can do it from both sides. Just do the block running back one more time. And we're going to spread line crash up. Now remember, we're only sending 3 people against 6, and it's pretty much coming in instantly every single time. We get the edge rush. That time, he came in so quickly that the running back did go get him. However, it would have forced the guy to move. So I'm gonna show you in the replay real quick what I'm trying to explain to you. So he came in so quickly this time that the running back actually did regard him, and then he just pushed the running back right back into him. Now he likely would move. So if you're using the quarterback, he likely moves right here in this little pocket area, and then that's when you send the spy again. So it is what it is. 6 versus 3. It's going to be really, really hard for them. Now, the next step of this would be max protect. So we'll jump into that. Sorry, guys, let me cut. But I wanted to show you guys that I wanted to explain to you guys that it does happen that they both get the auto rush on the outside. It hasn't happened yet in this video, and hopefully it does by the end. But if it doesn't, you guys just have to trust that it does happen where the defensive linemen do get the edge rush on both sides, and they'll get a speed rush. But if it doesn't happen, you just have to trust it. And regardless, you will see that pretty much every single time they will shed no matter what on at least one of the sides. And then we'll jump into Max Pro. Now, when it goes to Max Pro will block it decently, pretty well. I mean, it's 7 versus 5. But here's what starts happening. So when you have 7 versus 5, a lot of the time you'll have to step up, and that's when you'll send your spy. Or if they have 3 receivers versus 8, they really probably can't get anything open, especially if you're playing good coverage. So we'll show that now. And it might come in, it might not, but regardless, you'll have good coverage. So it does come in right there against the Max Pro, and that does happen. So I mean, 7 versus 3, and it comes right in. So it's not going to happen every single time when it's 7, but it will happen still. And when you go from there, even if it doesn't come in, if you have 3 receivers versus 8 in coverage, you should be able to cover it every single time. So spread line, crash out. Oh, I'm on the wrong controller. Spread line, crash out. And now we're going to max pro again. And we're good to go. So see if it comes in again. This time it doesn't. We get 2-on-1s on both sides. But it doesn't matter really, because I know it looks like they have a lot of time right now. But in the flow of a game, they're going to be maneuvering in the pocket. And when they step up in the pocket, that's when you send your spy. And honestly, like, if you have a spy and they can't get anything open against 3 versus 8, they're just going to end up rolling out and you end up sending your spy, and then they end up getting nothing downfield. So, spread line, crash out. I'm going to max pro again. It might come in, it might not, but regardless, like I keep saying, 8 versus 3, they're going to struggle. So, again, it doesn't come in, but I'm going to try to control the quarterback here. If they do, like, see, I forced to step out, and then you would have sent this spy a long time ago. Now, I'll jump into the replay to show you guys this. So, 7 versus 3. They got the 2-on-1, so you didn't get the 1-on-1 like you did the one time, but right here, he pushes those 2 back, you're forced to roll, and you send the spy instantly, right now. As soon as you see him take that step, you send that spy, and he'll end up getting sacked before he can get anything off. So, 3 versus 8, if you don't get the pressure, that's okay, but if they're sending 5 out, 4 out, you're going to get the insta-shed pretty much every single time. I'll try one more time now to get the double edge rush, because it does happen. I'm telling you guys, I'm not a liar. But if it doesn't happen, it is what it is. You guys just have to trust me on it. So, and we got it perfect right at the end of the video. 90 was going to shed 2 if he had time. So I'll just jump into the replay and show you guys the double edge rush. So for some reason, both guards just stick around on the nose tackle, and you get the double edge rush. So this guy was going to shed if he didn't shed first. He's the better player, so that's probably why he shed first, but he was getting ready to. Yeah, you just get a 3-on-1 with the nose tackle. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I hope you guys will give this a look. I think it's the best shed defense in the game, so if that's your style, by all means, I would check this out. I'm not really a shed defense guy, but I've even been tempted to use it, because you can just get so adjusty on defense and only send 3, and then there actually is a good blitz from 335, and I'll jump into that to the next video. So if we get 150 likes on that, I'll give you guys the blitz from it. But this is probably the best overall defense, because you can blitz and run shed defense from it. So hope you guys enjoy, man. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and take it easy, man. Peace.